Am I the asshole for telling my husband I'll divorce him after finding croutons in our baby's formula? This morning, I, 31 female, woke up to find my husband, 43 male, not in our bed. I figured that he fell asleep on the couch like he often does after drinking. I was slightly annoyed because he's responsible for bringing the baby monitor into our room with him since he stays up much later than me. Since he didn't come in our room, the baby monitor never did either, and our 9-month-old is getting over an ear infection and has been waking up crying once a night. I can't hear this without the monitor, as both doors are shut and I have a fan running. As I was making the baby's bottle this morning, I opened the pantry to find a bag of croutons I made inside the formula with a few croutons loose in the formula and the top to the formula gone. I became instantly furious. For context, before we had our kids, a toddler and the infant, my husband said he'd stop drinking once we had kids. When I was pregnant with our first, I'd wake up to a loud noise and would walk out to find my husband passed out on the floor. Being so intoxicated, he fell asleep on a chair, sitting up and fell onto the floor and still did not wake up. This happened at least 3 times. Since then, I found him passed out on the couch several times and passed out in the toilet a handful of times. On New Year's Day, we had a serious talk about him needing to slow down and stop drinking, as I was at my wit's end with it. I told him if we had to have this talk again, it would be a much different talk. Since then, I found him on the toilet at least once, and just 6 weeks ago, woke up one morning thinking a homeless person rummaged through our cupboards. There was lettuce all over the kitchen, a cereal bag looked like someone chewed through it to open it, and then poured a bowl onto the floor, and I found my raincoat soaking up a random mess in the entryway.